toward the broken in the light. Am I hurting? Am I sad? Should I stay or should I go? I've forgotten how to tell. Did I?
Okay. I need a plan. I never have a plan.
The wheel of fate is turning.
Fuck it. We'll see what happens.
One. Action!
Yeah. That works. Yeah. Yeah.
I dare you! Damn it! I dare you!
Counter.
Eat this!
Come at me, bitch. Nope. No, fuck you and your ice. Yeah. Jin, the ice car, Kisaragi. Here's also a pin in the ass, Kisaragi. I can't rush that. There we go.
Here goes.
I don't know what I put in, but that was awesome. Didn't mean to do that.
I lost to the Red Devil.
I didn't know. I sure as I hope I don't get an alternate end because I distortion finished him. Nah, I'll be fine.
This is the result of your own conceit. I guess you're just a rookie after all.
I'll be fine. I have no idea what I input, by the way. I leave Jin and head deeper into the facility to finish setting up the last of the equipment. Let's do a separate save, just in case. I use the crane in the back of the room to lower myself down to the bottom level of the facility.
I guess the basic construction here is very similar to the sector.
I take a quick look around and, satisfied that the area is safe, begin setting up the equipment in the spot Kokonoi designated.
You. Why have you come here?
So he is here, just like Kokonoi said he would be. Although I can't help thinking about why she knew he'd be here. No, that's not important. I need to focus on my work right now.
You should already know. I came here to retrieve you. Hakumen.
Retrieve? I do not recall making such a request.
From the moment you were rescued from the boundary, Kokonoe has been your master. And we can't exactly allow a domesticated hound to roam free, now can we?
An interesting thing to say. You're telling the dog, who happened to be found that day, to listen to the cat?
Indeed, it was a coincidence. Sector 7 aims to kill the Seether at its source. You were just a byproduct Kokonoe found along the line. Coincidence or not, that's irrelevant to her. She only sees you as another sample, a tool to research the original units that lie dormant within the boundary.
Your purpose is of no interest to me. I exist only to eradicate evil from this earth. I am not bound by the whim of that Grimalkin. You in Sector 7 wish to dispose of Seether and return the world to how it once was. Ask yourself, is what you desire truly just?
What do you mean, just?
Think, fool. The world of today thrives on Seether. Were it to disappear, would that world not end? Perhaps your actions will hurt the world rather than save it. Losing Seether could bring humanity to its knees in a way the Black Beast could never have managed. How can you know this and still believe in Sector 7?
Hakumen goes silent. He seems to be waiting for my answer.
What I have faith in isn't Sector 7. It's Kokonoe. Since that day, and from now on, that won't change.
So you have given your faith to the Grimalkin. How amusing.
I do my best to give him my level stare. Not the easiest thing to do when your opponent has no visible eyes. Eventually, he finishes laughing.
So you are a man who lives by what he believes. Your determination is refreshing. But if you wish to retrieve me, you must do so by force. I am the White Void. I am the cold steel. I am the just sword. With blade in hand shall I reap the sins of this world and cleanse it in the fires of destruction. I am Hakumen. The end has come.
Then prove to me my beliefs are wrong.
He might just. We'll wait and see.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel,
Maybe
one.
if I do...
Action!
There. Yeah. Not this. Yeah.
Hammer!
The final judgment!
What up, mate? Hit! Hit! I miss having an air dash, which was just silly now. Hit! Jump on his face! Back in the face! Jump on the face! Back in the face! That worked. Yeah! Yes! No, he's still blocking that nonsense. Stop! Screw you! Yeah! Come on! Yes! I got lucky.
I did not expect that you would fare this well. Perhaps I have misjudged you in your so-called belief.
I've damaged him quite a bit. His movements are noticeably slowed. This is my chance. I pulled my communicator.
Can you hear me, Kokonoi? The devices are in place. Get ready to warp the target.
Roger! Get away from Hakumen so you don't get dragged in yourself, meathead!
As the R's we prepared begins to right itself out in the air, I can see Hakumen start to fade.
Let me ask you one thing.
What?
Do you really think that master of yours, the Grimalkin, deserves your faith?
That's none of your concern.
Huh. I seem to have struck a nerve. Until we meet again.
I can't see his face, if he even has one. But I feel like Hakumen grins at me before he disappears, along with the R's.
Huh?
His last words are still hanging in the air when I detect a dangerous presence behind me, more specifically the presence of the Azure Grimoire. I turn around to see the sneer of a white-haired young man.
So, you're Ragnar the Blood Edge, huh?
So what if I am? What are you gonna do about it, Sector 7's Red Devil?
Nothing.
Huh. So you're not here for a fight.
Capturing you is only secondary. And I'm afraid I don't have enough energy remaining to complete that task.
Is that right? Well, I didn't want to get dragged into anything complicated either. Thanks for saving me the trouble.
Don't let me get in your way.
Well, thanks for being so considerate.
I just carry out my missions as I'm told. Nothing more, nothing less. So there's no need to thank me.
I step into the elevator and pull out my communicator.
This is Tager. My mission's complete. Now returning to base.
Forget about the damn reports. Just get your ass back here. Teleportation went well enough, but that damn Hakumen really gets on my nerves.
Don't want to go back to Kokonoi, eh, Hakumen? I know how you feel.
Roger that. I'll return as fast as I can.
Oh, Tager.
What is it?
Nothing. I was just remembering something. Back when I picked you up.
What's gotten into you? Reminiscing about the past?
Yeah, I am. Something wrong with that?
I found her somewhat pouting tone of voice strangely cute. She's acting like a teenage girl.
Hardly. It just didn't seem like something you would do.
Out of character, huh? Yeah, well, now that you mention it, I guess I am pretty busy these days. Not a lot of time for memory lane. Too busy to remember if those days went by fast or slow.
Okay, now you've got me worried. You're being way too sentimental. Or are you just relieved Hakumen's been recovered?
It takes her a moment to respond, almost like she's hesitant.
Relieved? No. I just hate how powerless I am. By the way, Tager.
Do you still need something?
Oh, it's not that. It's just... Thanks for everything you've done for me.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
The Kokonoi I know would never bother to thank me for my trouble. Perhaps my oral equipment is malfunctioning. The only other explanation I can think of is that I'm having an auditory hallucinations. I've been under a lot of stress.
I said thanks for everything you've done for me. Especially for all the stuff you've done on this particular mission. What, you think it's strange for me to say thanks?
I wouldn't say strange, but I believe that was the first time you've ever thanked me. So I was just surprised.
Really? Huh. Thought I mentioned it before.
The static is increasing. I guess my reception is getting worse.
The connection is breaking up. I'll hear the rest when I return to base.
Alright. I can't wait to see you again.
See me again? That seems like a strange thing to say. Unless...
I'm sorry, Tager.
First gratitude, now an apology? If I'm not malfunctioning, then there must have been something wrong with Kokonoi.
Really? Is something wrong with you, Kokonoi? You're acting awfully strange today. Those words I was about to utter, along with everything else on the face of this rotten world, disintegrated in a few moments.
I'm sorry, Tager.
For a second, I thought I just heard Kokonoi's voice again. There's no need to worry. I'm sure you'll find me once again. I, too, look forward to that day.